And a welcome inside Dodger Stadium here in Los Angeles. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the Minnesota Twins and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots of storylines here as we approach the start of Game 4.
Well, I think this series has played out exactly how we expected it to. At 2-1, it's been tightly contested, back and forth. We've got two teams worthy of being here, and I think this will go at least 6 games before it's all said and done.
The build-up to this one is just about over. It's time for all the drama of World Series baseball on the show. And we'll have it for you next. Clayton Kershaw is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Minnesota, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
First pitch on its way. And we are underway from Dodger Stadium as the first pitch is taken here for ball 1.
First pitch, 7:05.
High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. 1 out. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, no doubt. I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. This guy has world-class speed, guys. He can fly. I love watching him run. So if you like watching a guy take over a game with his legs, he's your guy.
So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. One out, nobody on. Oh, he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Bellinger. He can't get there as it falls in.
Batting third, the third baseman, Josh.
Next to stand in is Josh Donaldson. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. Popped him up. Seager has a play. 2 down.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Kershaw now on 1-1, and he fouls this one off. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Polanco, the runner at first with 2 gone. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Taylor will put this one away, and the side is retired. Twins wind up stranding 1, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Kenta Maeda will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Kenta Maeda, you're going to see a lot of off-speed pitches from Maeda. 88 to 91 miles an hour, not a terrific fastball, good split finger, good slider. He's one of those guys that pitches backwards. What do I mean by that, Matt? He'll throw fastballs in breaking ball situations, and he'll throw off-speed pitches when he's behind the count, 2-0 or 2-1. He pitches backwards.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball, 6 strikes.
Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. Dwyer is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's hit 5 home runs in his last 10 games, so he's got to be oozing with confidence right now. He's the guy in that lineup that these pitchers have to hold down if they're going to even try to be successful.
Don't have to wait long. Here is the shortstop as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Maeda was once employed by the team he's trying to beat in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
At the plate, Chris Taylor. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. The 0-1 delivery. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
It's always nice to get something cooking in the first inning, even with 2 outs. Now your cleanup man steps to the plate and has a chance to drive in the first run of the game.
Bellinger at the plate now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Soft liner towards short. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. 2-out double left stranded. Game 4 rolls along. We're back after this. So here is Kyle Garlick. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw.
Kyle Garlick.
Now the first pitch. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Dero, you hit the nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Kershaw looks in. Here's the 2-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. There's a strike with the breaking ball. The 1-2. This is hit softly to third. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Way to battle right there. Hey, guys, that wasn't a bad pitch. And executed off the plate. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offensive player right there. Stayed inside the baseball and was able to get a knock.
Stepping in now, Ryan Jeffers. Pitch outside, the throw. Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts. And he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
As a look, now the pitch. Buxton, a runner at second with 1 away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
When a pitcher puts you in the proverbial rocking chair like he's doing right now, you have to take a deep breath. You can't start trying to guess along with him. Trust your fundamentals and stay on that fastball.
And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive snagged on a short hop, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Batting eighth, the shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
So next to bat will be Andrelton Simmons, runner in scoring position with two gone. He's set, and the pitch. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball one. 2-0. Fouled away. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Called strike two.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. He's set. The 2-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Making him sweat out there. The seventh pitch coming up. Hit back toward the mound. Reined in. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. One left for Minnesota. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now. And now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will Smith.
First delivery to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Right to him. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batting fifth.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And folks, today I'm locking in on outfielder Max Kepler. I think he's just starting to scratch the surface. Bit off a couple of years trying to learn his craft a little bit. The bat's coming along. The defense has always been there. Super accurate arm, real sure-handed in the outfield.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. The 1-0. Misses, ball two. Got him swinging 2-0, but he missed the splitter 2-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for a called third strike on the split-fingered fastball, 2 away.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
And that misses for ball 1. We'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Too high, and it's 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1 to the Dodgers left fielder.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
He loses him on ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and up next will be Gavin Lux. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Swing and a liner. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Dodgers leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. All set for the start of the inning, and that brings up the pitcher, Kenta Maeda.
The pitcher, number 18, Kenta Maeda.
The pitch. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Rios is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
One out, base is empty, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Max Kepler. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And it's fouled away. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Count is 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box now, Jorge Polanco, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He collected a base hit his first time up. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Oh, he's got that beautiful 12-6 curveball, doesn't he? It's part of what makes him as good as he is, and he has a lot of confidence in it. He'll even throw it behind the count at times.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
2 out, nobody on. Liner towards second. Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that, they'll end the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Striding in is Clayton Kershaw as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. Donaldson's there, and a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So 1 out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up Mookie Betts. Here's the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Donaldson's up with it, and very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Now the pitch.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Fouled off. One and 2, here it comes.
Count 2-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. Dribbled down the third baseline. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a flare down the line. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And we'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
now, Chris Taylor, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
There's absolutely no need to challenge him in this situation right here. Do yourself a favor, be smart, nibble a little bit, maybe use his aggressiveness against himself.
He's set. The 3-0 offering. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The bat, the center fielder, Cody.
So it's first and second with 2 men gone. And here comes Cody Bellinger. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. As he'll take a breaking ball then off the plate for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And the first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Josh Donaldson digging in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 1-0 home. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Kershaw into the windup. We'll try to put him away here on 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Fouled away. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
Here's Miguel Sano. A ball and no strikes. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
Kershaw now on 1-1. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
2-2.
One thing to take note of is how these last two batters have really driven up his pitch count. He's had to use 14 pitches already on them, and he's not even through this guy yet. 14 is near the top end of what you want to throw in a complete inning.
And it's fouled away. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at-bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A bouncer up the middle. He's got it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side has retired. Down go the Twins in order. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Here now is Will Smith. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
The catcher.
And now the first pitch. The 1-0. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch.
No, that's down.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next up is Max Muncy. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
No balls and 1 strike. That's a base hit. They'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now. Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Digging in will be Edwin Rios. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score as the Dodgers grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
The batter will be Gavin Lux. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 1-0 home. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate now, Clayton Kershaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
1-1. Here it is. Got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Still showing bunt with 2 strikes, but he pulls it back. 3-2.
Yeah, now you've got a guy up there trying to give you an out by bunting. So the last thing you want to do is waste pitches and maybe put yourself in a situation where you could walk him.
Muncy on second. Rios at first. 1 gone. And he squares and bunts it foul. Huh? Here's Mookie Betts. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. First delivery to him.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
The set and the 1-1. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Ready with the 2-1. Pitch to the plate is a splitter that misses, so he's behind in the count now. 3-1.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
2 down, runners at first and second. This is foul right side. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
And things are not looking good here in the 4th inning. That's the second walk of the frame. Good time for the catcher to go out to the mound and have a chat with this guy to give him a little breather.
Here's Corey Seager, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Comes set, the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Chop toward the second baseman. Fielded cleanly on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA.
Porque mi tiempo me vale dinero. No te asustes si te enseño todos los ceros. La vida me bendijo porque me mero. Soy mi jefe, so hago lo que yo quiero. Que arriba no llega.
Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading up to the
So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Buxton, or sometimes just Buck for short. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Shoots this one over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Ryan Jeffers, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
Now a throw over, back in standing. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Oh, behind the back. And that's out number 1.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop, Simmons.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Tony Gonsolin, a right-handed reliever standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Andrelton Simmons will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and 1 away. From the belt, the pitch.
Up there.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Ball 2. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved a run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
And now the Twins pitcher, Kenta Maeda, a potential tying run for him at third base. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. There's a fastball called for a strike on the inside corner.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Ready with the 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Taylor over to his left. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Twins wind up stranding 1. It remains 1-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever-versatile Chris Taylor.
Third baseman, Chris
First offering.
Taylor.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
The 1-2. Right side, hit hard. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The 17th, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. No hits to this point. Set. Here's the 0-1. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Little slide step action there, Dan.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-and-mouse game continues on.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Taylor on at first. Nobody out. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
In now, Will Smith, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Runners on first with one down. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
This catcher's not known for his throwing ability, so you compound that with a big lead at first base. He had no chance to throw that runner out at second.
Here's the 2-1 home. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field. Now a long throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game.
You love the aggressive base running right there. It's not easy to make that throw and give that catcher time to adjust his feet and get that tag down.
No, very aggressive send right there. You take a chance, you hope the throw is a little bit offline, and that paid off right there.
Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the 0-1. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter, the left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Pause, now the pitch.
Count 1-0.
2 out with the man at first. Ball 2 now. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. A bouncer to the left side. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left.
Leading off for the Twins, the right fielder, Max Kepler.
Here's the first pitch to him. Max Kepler is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
And that one yanked just foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. One out nobody on. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
Popped him up. Taylor has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First pitch of the AB on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
At the plate, Miguel Sano. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he fouls this one off.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They're still down. It's 2-0. Jordan Palazovic enters to do the
Now
pitching in the
for
bottom of the
Twins.
6th.
Number 81, Jordan Palazovic.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Pulled toward right center field. Buxton is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 26, Tony Johnson.
Matt Beatty will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 45, Matt Beatty.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. No 1, no play.
In there, 1-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Kepler's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now here it comes. This is popped up, and no one will get this one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Corey Knebel is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 46, Corey Knebel.
7th inning ready to roll, and next it'll be the outfielder, Kyle Garlick.
The lefty, Kyle Garlick.
Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. The 0-1 on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
A ball and 2 strikes.
That's just 1-2.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
He's set. Here it comes. Byron Buxton is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. And it's fouled away. Garlick gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder coming in. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, the catcher, Ryan Jeffers.
Up next, Ryan Jeffers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way.
Whoa, that's down.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. That one's in there on the black. 2-1. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away.
The batter, number 9, shortstop.
Joe Kelly comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th.
Now pitching for the Dodgers, number 17, Joe Kelly.
So now to the plate will be Andrelton Simmons, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
From the stretch. Now a swinging bunt. First and second now, one man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jordan Plesac.
Luis Arias will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 2, Luis Arias.
Comes set, now the pitch.
1-0.
2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
That's lifted the other way out to left. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Twins strand a pair. They trail things here 2-0. Cody Stashak gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 61, Cody Stashak.
Last half of the 7th here, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Corey Seager.
He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit high and deep out to left. A ball that's carrying. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Chris Taylor.
Next up for Los Angeles, Chris Taylor. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0 is a well-located fastball down around the knees. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, Dan, the sun goes down and this guy lights up right here. That's his third knock of the night.
Talk about having a good night, 3 hits, and hey, he might have another at bat or two before this one ends.
So here's Cody Bellinger as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And there's ball 1. Stashak benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters, and when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So,
meanwhile now, this is a drive out to straightaway right field, and it's going to get out of here. A home run. Cody Bellinger puts a pair on the board with that homer as the Dodgers have increased their lead now 4-0.
well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
The catcher.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Changeup stays outside and he's behind 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0. Shoots this one over to first. Throw gets him 2 down. So stepping in is Max Muncy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Garlick gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 4-0 LA. Victor Gonzalez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 81, Victor Gonzalez.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. Now at the plate is Jorge Polanco. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. The 1-0. On the ground to the right side. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Next, here is Josh Donaldson. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Pitch on the way. Fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
The 3-1. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The first baseman, number 22.
Now the number 4 Minnesota hitter, Miguel Sano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Donaldson leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Slow bouncer to the right side. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Hansel Robles is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 57, Hansel Robles.
Now to bat, Edwin Rios. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far.
The left fielder, Edwin Rios.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-2. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And there's 1 away.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Nice job to stay with it, though, and then make the out at first.
So now into the box is Gavin Lux. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way, and he fouls this one off. Comes set, and the 0-1 fouled away. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Up next, the pitcher, Victor.
Zach McKinstry will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty.
Number 8, Zach McKinstry.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch as he lifts it in the air to right field. Kepler's there for it, and he's got it for the final out of the frame. Dodgers down in order, but they're in front 4-0. Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
75, Scott Alexander.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the outfielder, Kyle Garland. And now a pitch on the way. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Looped under that one with that swing, which tells me he was probably anticipating it being a sinker.
Ready with the 1-2. Hops this one up. Lux is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
The center fielder, number 25, Byron Buxton.
Stepping in next, Byron Buxton. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
To 1-2 now. The pitch.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught out of their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Now he chops at a sinker here as this one's top foul off to the right. The 2-2 one more time. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at-bat.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Ryan Jeffers, as he will look at a first-pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A ball and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Final strike for the Twins. Grounded back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Tommy Kingley gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off.
Tommy Kingley.
In now is Andrelton Simmons as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And he falls behind now, 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. Three and 1. Jeffers is off of first with 2 away. And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Nelson Cruz will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
For Minnesota, number 23, Nelson Cruz.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. Set to deliver on 2-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
First offering on its way. And he lays off there, 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Change up, and he can't buy a strike here. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Back up the middle and through into center field. A base hit. Bellinger's got it. 1 run is scored. And the second run is in as well as they're on the board in a big way. It's 4-2 now.
All right, huge knock to cut the deficit to 2 runs. You could start to see the fans are starting to get a little nervous. I'm going to need my man out on the mound to shut him down.
Kenley Jansen takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Jake Keir will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. At the plate now, Jorge Polanco, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Career matchup numbers against Kenley Jansen. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he'll squeeze this one for the final out, and the Dodgers are going to take a commanding 3-1 lead here in the series as this ball game is over.
Well, that's why you pay the closer big money, so he can come slam the door quickly when he has to. 2 pitches, 1 out, and that game's on ice. Well done.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. 4-2 the final score tonight. The Los Angeles Dodgers move a win away from a championship as they've taken a 3-1 series lead. Tony Gonsolin earns the victory on the mound. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Twins, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attention, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you